Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we are talking Max and Lando Norris. Something I'm seeing every single weekend now and it needs addressing. And for me, Norris really needs to hit Max. Like, call it unsporting, but he has to hit Max. He has to stop the rot. Because what I'm seeing every single race weekend, every time these two go wheel to wheel, we saw it last season as well in 2024. Max just bullies Lando Norris on track every time. They're wheel to wheel, Max comes out on top. Whether that's fair, whether it's clean, whether it's dirty, Max comes out on top every time. Prime example at the weekend, Miami. Max knows what he's doing. He knows he's up against Lando, so he just pushes Lando wide. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's a difference between Lando and Piastri. When Max is up against Piastri, he races differently. When he's up against Norris, he races extremely hard. And he knows Norris is going to back out every single time. Lando Norris, and I like Max, I respect him. I don't like Lando Norris, but honestly, Lando Norris has to hit Max. Don't move out the way and have contact. And then that's the only way you're going to change it, because at the minute what's happening is Max knows he's up against Norris, so he just exposes his weaknesses. Similar things happened with Lewis and Nico Rosberg. Lewis used to bully Nico Rosberg, exactly the same. Serial champion in Max is bullying someone who's not a champion in Norris. The same thing happened. Serial champion in Lewis. Well, actually, he was only a one-time champion at this point, but he was an established name. Bahrain 2014, how many times did Lewis just irk Nico Rosberg wide? And Nico, being, like, dumb, just tried to do it every time, and the same thing. Wide, wide, wide. And when Nico got the move done, Lewis got the switchback. Clever racing. And then after that, obviously Lewis ignored team orders at Hungary, so Nico gave him a puncture on purpose. And then he won a championship. You know, you've got to be a twat in this business if you want to be a champion. Lando Norris has to hit Max. He has to maybe do it on purpose. It's harsh, it's brutal. But are you telling me Max has not deliberately knocked someone off on purpose? That's why he's a champion. Lando has to do the same. This is not tiddlywinks, you know. It's not Teletubbies. It's not, oh. But with Lando, it's hugs, it's kisses. He's got to be brutal. It frustrates me because Lando, yeah, he has the speed. There's no doubt about he's got the speed. But every time he goes wheel to wheel with Max, Max comes out on top. Bullying Lando on the track. Every time. You watch, if we have a battle at Imola, Max will, you know, just irk Lando wide. We've seen it time and time again. Austria. Another weakness, Austria was like stuck behind Max for 15 laps. Couldn't get the job done. We've seen it at Mexico. Now, Mexico was totally out of order by Max. He pushed him deliberately off twice and got a penalty for it, and justified, in my opinion. Yeah, Austin, again, we had a big incident, and Miami. Max knows fine well what he's doing. He knows he's in the slower car, so he just irks Norris wide at Miami, and Norris dropped all the way down to 6. And it basically cost him the win, because then he had to get past Max again, and took ages to do so. Max currently is exposing Lando's weakness. Every time he knows it's Norris, he knows he's going to win. Like I said before, similar traits to Lewis Nico. If I'm Lando Norris, I'm doing a Nico Rosberg to Max. I am. Unsettling him, you know. George Russell said it at Qatar. Oh, I'm meant to move out the way because it's Max. Everyone's petrified because it's Max. No. No. You shouldn't be petrified because it's Max. He's come out after that Grand Prix, Norris. His words, he's fighting hard, but it's up to him to do that. He's ruining his home race. This is talking about Miami. He's not racing very smart. He probably could have finished third today, and he didn't because of that. Obviously, Max ended up finishing 4th as he got jumped by George Russell. But yeah, the facts of the matter are, Max is only 16 points behind Lando. And Lando is 16 behind Oscar. Lando, in my opinion, has to hit Max. Whether you want to take that as being a twat. I mean, look at the great champion, Schumacher. Openly took Damon Hill out to win a championship. Senna and Prost did the same at Japan. Took someone out to win a title. You don't see it now, because it's all tiddlywinks and nice mates and that. There's no title fight if Lando doesn't do this. It's almost a passionate plea for Lando to, you know, just have contact. You know, you've got to change your ways. You have to unsettle Max, because he's going to do it again and again and again. Yeah. Like, there's no respect there, because Max is just bullying him. And it's like, yeah. There's like Champions League, and then there's like Conference League. If Lando doesn't change his ways, the same cycle is going to happen. It's going to repeat, as it has been doing again and again. Wheel to wheel, racecraft, and mentally, Lando is not strong enough. But he does have the pace over, like, he's really fast on his own, and he's been very loyal to McLaren. He's probably the faster McLaren driver. When he's out on his own, I mean, he absolutely bruised Australia, to be fair. And we've seen dominant wins before. Yeah, last season. Singapore. Sits behind cars for ages instead of a ruthless move. Now, you can say what you want about soppy bollocks Ricciardo, but he did used to send it. Oh, we got a bit of freezing again. We're back. Yeah, soppy bollocks Ricciardo used to send it. You know, brutal. Max sends it. Abu Dhabi 21, he sent it on Lewis Hamilton. You know, Lando has to be ruthless in his overtakes, because he sat behind cars for 10, 20 laps. Even at Miami, he was sat behind Max far too long. Piastri's down the road, 9 seconds. Job done. Race win over. 16 behind Oscar and 16 ahead of Max. That's incredible, isn't it? And George Russell was only 6 off Max. Max treats Oscar differently to Lando. Yeah. We're seeing the same trait. Oh, race in, race out, race in, race out. Lando, come on, step up. Do you want to be a champion in F1? I would suggest yes. So you have to be brutal. You gotta be brutal. You can't just let Max every time nerf you wide, push you off. You know, fight back, push him back, you know. You actually did it at Miami. I think it's into turn 7, the long DRS zone. You actually pushed him wide, but you both went off track, so you have to give him it back. But we need to see more of that. Lando Norris, in my opinion, needs to be more aggressive. Like George Russell say, you can't just move out the way because it's Max. Everyone's petrified of Max. For me, he's got to give it back to him. And if that's hitting him deliberately, giving him a puncture, making him think about the job, then I'm all for that. It's not sporting, but like, you know, Max, he's done it on purpose. Lewis has done it on purpose. Alonso, Schumacher. And what are all these? They're winners. Yeah. Comment down below your thoughts. Yeah, Lando has to be brutal. He has to hit Max.